Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Acmel Advisors and Icodex Publishing Solutions Limited, I am Milind Apte. Welcome you to the virtual IPO meet of Icodex Publishing Solutions Limited. Icodex Publishing Solutions Limited is engaged in software product development for scholarly publishing, offering end-to-end publishing solutions. It also provides business process management and IT support services for its global publishing clients. Now we welcome our guest, Mr. Kamalakanan Govindaraj, promoter, chairman, and managing director.
Hi
Mr.
everyone.
Chetan Soni, promoter and whole-time director. Mr.
Hi
Anand
all.
Pandey, non-executive director. And from our merchant banker team, we have Mr. Samir Agarwal, director. Mr. Manoj Bansal, managing partner.
Hi
And with
everybody.
Mr. Samir Agarwal is their MB merchant banking team is sitting is Ms. Sakshi and Mr. Manoj Agarwal. So now
And
I would
Shraddha.
like to invite Mr. Kamal Kanan to give a brief presentation. Over to you, sir.
Thank you everyone. Thank you, Milinji. Um, can you move on to the next slide? I'll brief about the organization. Perfect. Stay with this slide for a few minutes. So Icodex Publishing Solutions Limited is a software and product development company for research industry. So we are primarily into serving scientific and research community by offering various SaaS and PaaS based products. And we are running this business on 7 years since 2018, and we have 120 plus people team size. And so far we have built 10 plus software products, and we are having three business verticals. The first one is that's a main business vertical is offering our software product as a SaaS and PaaS based model to our publishers and the research communities. The second business vertical is basically a business process management. Under business process management, we are providing a various backend services, management services, print and distribution services for publisher. Also, we are providing other services like checking their vendors and external partners invoices, and we are also providing a quality services for publishers. They have various vendors. They outsource their production work, and when vendor is involved, vendors work is checked by our team. So that's another arm under business process management. And the third vertical is application support. Application support is a natural extension of our first business vertical, software and product development. Since we are building an enterprise level product, we'll have to kind of offer application maintenance and level 1, level 2 tickets, as well as IT infrastructure. Under this third vertical, we are also doing IT infrastructure, server management, installation, cloud and non-cloud services. So these are our three major business verticals. Can you move on to the next slide? So this is a team. I have Mr. Chetan Soni. He is a promoter and CTO. And can you move on to the next slide? I have three more team members part of board. Mr. Anand Pandey, he is a non-executive director. Mr. Venkata Subbarao Kalwa, he is independent director, as well as Mrs. Shilpa Kiran. She is also independent director. Can you move on to the next slide? So business overview, and as I mentioned, those three business verticals, this is one of our business vertical, software and product development. So here you can see we are not only offering for publishing, we are also serving other industries based on our 5-6 years software development experience. Now we are also taking other industry projects from healthcare, from finance, and then mechanical industry. So this is about this particular slide. Can you move on to the next slide? This is second business vertical, business process management. As I mentioned, this is full-time employee involved work. This is not a hardcore software, but our publishers particularly, they want us to provide management services for their business operations. So that's where we extended the services from 2018. And the third one is application support. This is an emerging business. We started, I think, 2022 and 2023, 5 to 6% of business revenue was coming from application support and IT management. But however, last year, this particular vertical was extended, and we are seeing a good growth in this particular business vertical. Next slide. So as I mentioned, 10 products we have, but I can club these 10 products into two major flagship products. The first product is ICAP. ICAP is a ERP solution. Under this, publishers, societies, and institutions and universities, they can manage their start to end submission to publishing articles on print and digital. Under this platform, they can manage. It's a modular based system, and all other products what so far we build close to 8 products, it's all will come under this particular ICAP. So I don't want to go through into detail those individual products, but the ICAP one will be a major product, and it's ERP solutions, and all other modules will be integrated under ICAP. And this is offered for our business to business B2B market for publishers and service providers. There is a second product, Paper Perfect. This is something we have built for our researchers and scientific community. Before they are preparing their research, or they are coming up with any innovation and discovery on drugs or any technology, they will have to do some set of pre-work on preparing the research paper. Using this Paper Perfect platform, they can do the end-to-end work before the paper is submitted to publishers. So this is our second flagship product, and this product is offered to B2C market for individual researchers on subscription based. We have a two plan. One is basic plan, another one is advanced plan, and it's a do-it-yourself platform, which is launched in the month of February as a beta version. And this is the again second flagship product for us. The other products, e-assistant, iProof, FlexiPage. Can you move on to the next slide? iLang, all these products are part of our ICAP. For example, iLang is one of our module built under ICAP. It helps the researchers to ensure their language, the grammatical usage of the content, what they are prepared for research paper is checked. And is there any problems with English language usage, it will highlight. So that is for one of the model like that. So we have other models. So those details are presented here. Next slide. This is our revenue distribution. So 23 and 24, you can see software product development and business process management contributing to 80-90% of revenue, and application support and IT infrastructure was close to 6 to 10%. Now in 25, we are actually expanded that business exponentially. And the reason is we were relying on one global international customers, and we felt that that's a business risk. We want to mitigate the risk by expanding our business in domestic market. So 23 and 24, we were looking into more of international customers, and 25 financial year we were extended our domestic market. And with application and IT infrastructure services, we are able to capture significant revenue. Close to 50% of the revenue has come from the third vertical. That's what you're seeing here with the gray color highlight in the bar chart. Next slide. So the industry where we are in, though we are calling it as a publishing industry, but we are not into books and fiction and non-fiction market. We are very specialized in research and scientific side of publishing industry. And the overall the market size is $19.37 billion. And the annual CAGR, if you see, it's close to 1.2%. The industry is very long, having a big history of 130 years old industry. So that's the reason you are seeing the CAGR is not so much. It is more of stable industry. Next slide, please. From the global market, if you see the Indian market, we are close to $6 billion contributing for the overall market size. And the interesting thing is Indian market is growing 10.30% year on year compared to the overall growth. And the reason is the recent investment from the central government for close to 20,000 crores on research and development, which is very significant. And we are seeing India is contributing the third largest research papers in the overall international community. So this is the right time for us to capture the domestic market and offer our technology to Indian market and institutions, so that we will have technology accessible for our own researchers from Indian institutions. So that's a potential site right now we are seeing. Next slide. Financial overview. I have my team, Anand Pandey, who can take it over from here. Mr. Anand, can you please take it up?
Yes, Kamal, thank you. So, uh, uh, the revenue growth is from 9.53 crores to 21.87 crores is being observed by the company. The EBITDA from 2023 has been jumped from 1.94 crores to 13.42 crores, and the PAT margins are also improved accordingly. This is all because of the growth in the business that is being provided. Can you please shift to the next slide? So the profitability statement is showing the same result. Uh, FY23 9.53 crores, FY24 10.4 crores, and FY25 21.87 crores as a revenue. Total income is from FY23 it is 9.71 crores, 10.98 crores, and 22.88 crores. The employee cost is in FY23 it is 6.07 crores, FY24 5.17 crores, and in FY25 5.96 crores. So accordingly, there is a growth that is being reported by the company in the PAT also, that is from 1.81 crores to 8.95 crores from last 3 years. Administration, can you please shift the slide? So as far as balance sheet items is being concerned, the net worth of the company is was jumped from 4.19 crore to 19.04 crores from FY23 to 25. Uh, Total liabilities, the total equities and liabilities was jumped from 5.85 crore to 24.74 crores during from FY23 to FY25. As far as assets are being concerned, the total non-current assets were jumped from 2.110 crores to 14.20 crores from FY23 to 25. Uh, so overall, the company has provided a good growth story till date, and our promoters are committed to keep the same momentum in upcoming years. Admin, can you please shift on to the next slide? As far as cash flow statement is being concerned, from uh, so the cash flow from all the three activities, that is cash flow from operations, investing, and financial activities, if we look at that, so every year there is a positive cash flow that is being reported by the company. Admin, can you please jump to the next slide? So as far as key financial ratios are being concerned, so earning per share is an important aspect. So in FY23 it was 1.51 per share. In FY24 it was 3.66 per share, and in FY25 it is 7.32 per share. As far as net asset value per share is being concerned, in FY23 it was 3.49 crores, in FY24 it was 7.16 crores, and in FY25 15.56 crores. Admin, can you please jump to the next slide? Okay. So over to Kamal sir once again.
Thank you, Anand. This is offer details. I would request Manoj from Merchant Banker to run it through.
Yeah, hi, I'll take it from here.
Okay.
So if you would see, we are planning to open the issue on 11th of August and closing it on 13th of August. Approximately 41,20,800 equity shares are being offered as a mix of fresh equity issuance as well as offer for sale. Face value of rupees 10 each, and the issue size is about 42.03 crores at upper price band level. The price band what is being suggested is about 98 rupees to 102 rupees with a lot size of 1200 equity shares. Listing is proposed on BSE SME exchange. We are the lead merchant banker in Cap Advisors Private Limited, and registrars to the issue is Cameo Corporate Services Limited. Next slide, please. So we are offering mix of QIB and non-institutional investors. That's as per the regulations. Pre-offer equity shares was about 1.22 crores. which will be post-issue, will be about 1.56 crores. Post-offer implied market cap would be approximately 160 crores at upper price band level. Next slide, please. So the pre-offer holding, promoters were holding about 88 odd percent, and 12 odd percent was with other investors, public, classified as public. Post-offer holding, promoters will be holding about 64.5%, and public and other investors would be holding about 35.5%. Next slide. Objects of the offer. So if you would see that we are an IT company, we require large amount of people, and we need our own server storage space. So the main object of the issue is to acquire new office space, which would be about 16.7 odd crores. There will be some hardware requirement of about 1.12 crores, and there will be working capital requirement of about 5.2 crores. So that's where the objects of the issue are. Next slide, please. Yeah, so I'll request Kamalji to take it forward from here.
Thank you so much. Can you move on to the next slide? So our strengths, if you see, we have a strong domain expertise. This is a very specialized industry, very few players in market. So we have close to 15 plus years of experience, Chetan and myself. So that domain expertise helping us to build a strong product, which is user experience wise is great. And the management experience with our previous organization, with well-known MNC company we worked. So the way we are running this organization is not as a startup. We have various levels and org structures and middle management and senior management involved. So that you can see as a strong result during the previous year, financial year. And I have a very good relationship with the existing customers. And we are also offering end-to-end solutions for the publishing industry. So not a fragment of solutions. So you can take one stop at Icodex for the entire publishing need for researchers. And we are technology driven company. Our competitors are more of providing services, not just offering a technology. Technology is used for internal purpose, but we are quite different. We are offering a technology and we are not providing a services as a main business. So that's our strengths. Next slide, please. Growth strategy, as I mentioned, the market size, though the international market, the CAGR is 1.4% compared to the Indian market of 10 point plus. So we are looking at a strong Indian market presence, domestic market presence on the research ecosystem. And the current trend, current processes, our Indian research organization, be DRDO or ICMR, Indian Medical Journal Research, all of them are going to international companies, publishers, to take their technology, publish their paper. There are no player in this space in India. So we are looking at domestic market more than international market. That's our strategy. Next slide, please. Right. This is something I have already covered. ICAP is one thing, 80% work is done. Another 20% of work we are doing it this year and next year. We are planning to kind of complete by next year, March, the ICAP. Once that is completely ready, then the institutions and the Indian research community can use our platform fully. So that's about this particular slide. Next slide. That's all. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
I think, yeah, Kamalji, I think there are a lot of queries in the chat box.
Okay. Melinji, you are on mute.
Thank you very much, Kamalji, for your in-depth and lovely and great presentation. I thank you, Anandji and Samirji equally. Now we take the questions. The first question is, hi team, congrats for the presentation. Sachin Pawar says, good afternoon team. Okay, we are getting the first question. Mr. Narayan Ji is asking, the presentation shows more than 50% of FY25 revenue is being generated from application support, and IT management. Does Icodex plans to diversify in next 2-3 years? Please elaborate.
Thank you, Naranji. So, as you mentioned, the FY25 we are diversified already from our two business vertical to third business vertical. The application support is basically extension of our software product development. With our experience of building an enterprise level product for across China, US, and UK market, we have gained acumen of how to manage IT infra for large organizations and large enterprises. So that's one of the reasons, as we mentioned, the reason of raising IPO fund for office space, because we will have our own data centers and we will make sure we'll have more servers and we extend that business in the upcoming years also. That's our strategy, and we will definitely diversify on application support side more in coming year.
Okay, Preet Bhanushali is asking, hello team. My question is, your EBITDA margins are strong. What levels are you using to maintain or improve them further?
So thank you for this question. So we are 50% for revenue is contributed from software, another 30-40% is from application support. These are all one-time investment, and once you have subscribers added to our product as a SaaS-based model, more and more subscriber we add directly, it improves our PAT as well as EBITDA. So that's where you see we have a strong profit margin and EBITDA.
Chaitali Dev is asking, can you break down what these investments were made towards? Was it R&D, capex, acquisition, or something else? Because this industry is low capital intensive.
Thank you for this question, Chaitali. So we have to invest on new technology. So already the industry, as you mentioned, low capex, they have traditional platforms and they are not doing a major changes on the platforms and applications like Adobe applications. So we have invested heavily on R&D, and we have come up with these products is not application driven. It is without installation and independent of any third party application. So this is all browser based, cloud based system we build. So one of the major investment for us is on R&D.
The next question is from Pratik. My question is, are these investment outflows aligned with your core business, or are you diversifying into unrelated areas?
Thank you for the question, Pratik. So the application support is not something is unrelated. Application support in IT infra is pretty much core business as part of our SaaS offering, because SaaS offering means you need to have a strong infra and system availability should be 99.95%. That is where you see we have gained last 4 years experience on managing enterprise level product, their IT, server, infra management, and how to deploy systems continuously, improve their CI/CD kind of process. All we have gained last 5 years. Now we are capitalizing it. It is very much core to our business, not something is we are diversifying completely altogether different one.
Okay, Pratik's next question is, how do you plan to onboard more Indian universities and research institutions?
Thank you, Pratik, for the follow-up question. So this is pretty much in our GTM plan, go-to-market plan for Paper Perfect. Already we have a few universities discussed, and almost we are in the stage of signing an MOU with them. And with that experience, we are actually aggressively planning for extension of covering more Indian universities in this particular financial year. So we are already seeing a momentum, and we are planning a couple of MOU on signing in few months.
Next question is from Praveen Pandey. Hello team, can you share your capital deployment strategy for the next 2 years? Will you continue with high investment intensity or shift towards optimizing profitability and cash retention?
Thank you, Praveen, for your question. So as we mentioned in the objective of issue, so one of the investment for us is our own data centers, our own office premises, so that we have top-notch data security, and we are offering our application and IT service 100% as promised to the customers. That's one of the investments we are looking at. And the other investment is ICAP. We have built almost 80%. Another 20% is in process that we are something looking at to complete by March. So these are the two major investments. Apart from that, we don't see any high capex requirement.
Okay. Adarshi Shetty, what is the customer acquisition cost and lifetime value?
Right. Since we are into research industry and two different type of customers focus we have, one is a B2B and another one is B2C. B2B is more of, we are seeing a very long-term relationship. We have customers from day one. They are not left us. So our LTV for B2B business more than 5 years now with the current trend, and it will continue. And that is about B2B. B2C is as usual, it's a subscription-based product, and this is not a monthly subscription. Our lifetime value for customer is one paper research they do once in 2 years. So that's our customer base lifetime value.
Mr. Prashant Parekh is asking, what are the key milestones you aim to achieve after post-IPO?
Thank you. So, two business line, as I mentioned, we are actually keeping it as a milestone. One is ICAP completion is one of our primary target. That's something we are looking at as a major milestone by March. We wanted to complete and go to market. The other product, Paper Perfect, we have done a soft launch as a beta version in February. Based on the product launch, we are talking to a few universities, and we are planning to sign off few MOUs with a few universities from Maharashtra. And based on the recent feedback from closed user group, we are planning to strengthen the Paper Perfect product further, and that is another big milestone, so that it is meeting to our universities and institutions requirements. So these are the two major milestones from the software side. And from application IT infrastructure side, once fund is raised, we will set up new office space, we will set up our own data centers, we will set up a servers, and very good infrastructure to make sure that the data security is there, and our customers are seeing a top-notch services from the third business vertical and coming year. These are the three milestones we are looking for.
Okay. So the next question is from Kabir Arora. Hello team. My question is, can you break down the key drivers behind the 110% YOY revenue growth?
Right. So two aspect is there. One is product aspect. The beauty of building a software product is once the product is worked for a few subscribers and it is giving the desired result. So more and more you add customers as a subscribers, you will see straight away huge revenue growth. And the initial time where you are building your onboarding in new customers is where the challenging time. We have crossed the time, so that's the reason you are seeing year-on-year revenue growth significantly. And the other key driver is the application support is also, it's one of the services where once you build the necessary infrastructure, the more you add customers, it's directly help us to increase revenue. And B2B customers, one customer if you add, that is equal to it is time taking task for us to add a B2B customers than B2C. But once we added B2B customers, then from the particular customer, we will see every year the revenue is significantly increasing. That's our business model.
Mr. Narayan G again. As per prospectus from top one customer, 42% of the revenue is generated. Any plans in the anvil to reduce the exposure and new customers pipeline? Please elaborate.
Yeah, that's kind of expected question, Narayanji. Thank you. So 23 until 23, we started 2018, and most of our business, almost 90%, first 4 years, we were getting it from one of the international publishing company. And 2023, during a management meeting, it was highlighted that we are actually relying on one customer, and the revenue is coming very heavily on that particular customer. We have to mitigate the business risk. That's where we started diversifying to domestic market, and you see the result of the financial year, the previous financial year. We are able to expand our domestic market, and we are able to expand our revenue and diversify the revenue from the risk perspective, Narenji. So now the previous year is the result of doing this thought process.
Mr. Praveen Pandey is asking, what portion of your revenue comes from international clients versus Indian institutions?
Thank you, Praveen.
Portion of your revenue.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you. Thank you, Praveen. Until 2022, our major revenue, though we started 2018 domestic market and 2019 March onwards, we moved to international market. Until 2022, I think 2023 early quarter also, we were 90% relying on one of the international customer. But then the previous year was a significant expansion on the domestic market. Almost it's contributing to 50 plus percentage from the domestic market. So our revenue is now balanced. We have more from domestic market as well.
Mr. Preet Bhanushali is asking, how do you plan to retain top tech talent in competitive IT services market while scaling operations?
Thank you so much for this question, Preet. One of the challenge for IT companies is to retain the talent software developers and particularly the product and business analyst. So we have a very less attrition in the compared to industry. We are able to maintain the core team in terms of their learnings, in terms of the exposure we are given, as well as the way we have managed their training and upskilling activities. So our attrition is less than 10, and it's far less than compared to any other competitors. So with the IPO and with this growth, I think the attrition percentage will be contained. It will not be escalated, and we are very glad to maintain that.
Mr. Pratik is asking, what is your roadmap for product development and future enhancement over the next years?
Thank you, Pratik. So product development, we'll have to constantly innovate for new features. It's not a start to end business. So we are into product and software development. So we have a strong team. As I mentioned, we are running as a proper corporate. We have a product team. We have research and scientists hired for constantly looking at what is the researchers are looking for and scientific community is looking for. Based on that, we are adding features. We are constantly investing on keeping our product up to date. And the product roadmap, as I mentioned, next year, March, I'm looking at completing ICAP. So that is ERP solution, which integrates all my product, most of my product. So that is the one product roadmap development we have. Overall, we have a strong R&D team and product team to take our product into next stage. Every quarter, we are having a release plan, and that's how we are improving our product.
Mr. Akash Joshi is asking, do you plan to expand services to other industries outside academic publishing?
Thank you, Akash. We don't want to kind of completely move away from the specialty what we have right now as a benefit for us, but we kept receiving requests from customers and known circle to build a software product, and we took a couple of product which is not from research industry but very small size. We have taken for other industry, particularly mechanical industry and industry from education side. And some of the projects we are actually taking it up, building a mobile app for the students who wants to study from abroad. That kind of small size we are actually exploring it, but we are actually planning to stick to the current business from the research and scientific perspective.
Next question is from Chaitali Dev. How much of your operating cash flow is driven by one-time deals or receivable collections, and how much is genuinely recurring?
Right. Until FY23, we were having a close to 90% of our revenues as a recurring revenue, and the domestic market last year we added those contracts are AMC contracts and annual based contracts. So I think with that we are seeing almost 50 to 60% with the previous financial year as a recurring revenue.
Mr. Abhishek is asking, what kind of the intellectual property softwares are owned by the company and the current projects ongoing for the next 2 years?
Right. So the IP for us, since we are a SaaS-based company and product development company, we are not into services space. So IP is one key thing. So we have two product, ICAP and Paper Perfect. These two major product is our intellectual property, and we are in the process of IPing it. It's in process, not yet completed actually.
Mr. Narayanan is asking, do you have any plans to have the tie-up with any central government institutions as more IIT IIMs are opened up?
Thank you, Narayanan. This is something AIMS Hospital as well as international institutions we are keeping eye on, because those top tier institutions are contributing for more research, and we are particularly into scientific and research side. So our obvious customers are from IIT, IIM, and AIMS. Apart from, we are also looking at government institutions like DRDO, ICMR for medical research organization as well. So it's a top research institutions. What is our potential customers?
Next question is from Akash Doshi. What role does client feedback play in your product development and service enhancement cycles?
Thank you, Akash. So we have a survey for our end users to provide their feedback, and based on the survey's last 4 years data, on average, our product is rated 4.8 out of 5, and there is a quality survey. Our customers are also doing it with our researchers. You have to understand that aspect. The researchers are not a tech-savvy people. They are into kind of 60 plus in an average age, where the professors and people are involved in research, and our product should be so good in terms of easy of use. It should not be too complex for people like the researchers to use and navigate. And we spend a lot of time on doing R&D on making sure our customer feedback is taken care, and how easy they use our product without understanding the technicality of our product. So that's where we pay very much attention, and we take it those customer feedback and improve our product feature continuously.
Next is from Rupesh Pawar. Hello, sir. Are you exploring any AI-driven analytics tools to provide publishers with deeper insight into their content performance?
Thank you, Rupesh. This is the AI bus is not that something we just wanted to take it for one of the product kind of thing. So the entire iCap and Paper Perfect, we have AI flavor. We have a team who's constantly working on finding a solution, adjusting our solution based on current market need, because there are a lot of AI systems are helping researchers to write content. So we have a obligation from publishers to find out what is written by AI, what is copied, what is not original research. So those things are very much needed for us. So we have AI flavor is throughout our platforms in iCap as well as Paper Perfect.
So you are on mute.
Milinji, you are on mute.
I'm sorry. In terms of percentage operation and project delivery, how much by size of revenue does the company have an in-house development team, and does it rely on contractors and freelancers or outsourcing services? Big question.
Thank you, Abhishek. So the previous year, if you see, we really want to cover iCap development faster, because iCap is more of important ERP system to connect all my individual modules and products. So we have outsourced significant of work from external developers the previous year, and we used all type of external support in terms of taking a contractor for helping us on product side, feature side, R&D side, as well as helping us on development side, testing side. So all the aspects we have actually taken freelancers and contractor help, and we will continue that.
It is from Cheralu Mishra. What are the main risks and challenges you foresee in scaling your software and BPM services?
Thank you. The main business risk from software side is the evolving nature of AI, how much AI is going to disrupt the overall research and publishing industry. It's pretty much is one thing, and everybody is anticipating, AI system will write research paper, and 50-60% of our peers and publishers, they don't rely on AI, and they don't encourage researchers to use AI. So that is something we see significant risk from. Product wise, of course, we'll have to continuously evolve and improve our product to meet customer requirement, and make sure they are able to manage their peer review, their research, faster delivery, and save cost. So that is one thing we are constantly have to do R&D and evolve our product. So that's the one risk we are mitigating with our R&D and product team dedicated for that work. BPM side, it's a fixed business services. It's a kind of instead of the publishers doing this work, they outsource this work, and this is kind of services, and it's a cost-based driven model, and we don't see BPM services taking any hit on the risk.
Next question, please. Okay. How do you plan to enhance cross-selling between your software BPM and IT service line that we have seen?
Right. So I don't see that question displayed
Okay.
here, but
What percentage of your
yeah.
workforce is dedicated to product development versus service delivery?
Right. So product development is 70% of our workforce is involved, and as I mentioned, we are also seeking people from freelancers, contractor, and vendors help we are taking. The service is more of 100% we are doing in-house. It's not outsourced. Percentage of work, services work involved.
Okay. Mr. Pratik is asking, how scalable is your current technology infrastructure to handle future growth in users and data volume?
Thank you, Pratik. Our product, as I mentioned, the last 5 years was a good learning for us to implement a product, such a large organization and international organization. And they have a customers across the world. They have a customers from China, they have a customers from UK, Europe, since they are a publicly listed company in NASDAQ. So we gained that experience, and our product is used by million users in a year and across all the countries, and primarily in China, and we have very different technology requirement and infrastructure requirement is required. And with that experience, we are seeing a benefit now. We are able to cross sell and offer this application support services to the domestic customers. So straight away, we're bringing that experience and offering cross selling to our Indian domestic customers, Pratik.
Kamal sir, can you please put a little more thrust on the software architecture and HTML, OPS, the present number of users, those are daily using the services. So that will be better for that question.
Okay. Thank you. So one of the product which Anandji is mentioned is our flagship product within those ICAP model. And that was a web-based system, and it was a cloud-based AWS infrastructure we have managed. And this particular product, where it's a web-based systems, we have some challenges with particularly China region, where the firewall protected things we have to handle. So with our experience, we are able to manage, we are able to kind of increase our system availability to 100% now, almost 5 years. There is no downtime, and we have proper infrastructure to manage failover and the latency of people accessing the system from various locations. So that is something we have gained with our flagship product, and that's what is resulting in our application and IT infrastructure services.
Okay. Given your expertise in HTML, SQL, Java, and CI/CD, are there plans to develop proprietary platforms or SaaS products that can be monetized on a subscription basis?
Thank you, Shruti. So as you mentioned, we have a good expertise on HTML, Angular, Java, and SQL, along with that recent technology like AI technology, Python, and the machine learning. Also, we are actually having a good potential from development perspective. From the SaaS and the PaaS products are relevant to scientific community. We are not directly looking at something exploring from building a SaaS product for doing this kind of CI/CD activities, but as of now, we are looking at only publishing industry.
Okay, thank you. Next question, please. Mr. Rupesh Pawar is asking, also there are any regulatory changes or compliances requirements in academic publishing that could impact your business model in future, of course.
Thank you. So what we see is the regulatory requirement or the compliance requirement is more of helping us to do a better product. For example, ethics is one of the important compliance aspect of research. People who's in research community should not copy anybody's work. It should be a novel research, unique, and reproducible. So those are compliances every day you can see is coming up with the new guidelines from the research community. And that's how we do R&D and make sure our product is meeting those requirement, and we are helping publishers to find out those issues, highlight those issues through our product and software. So that's basically helping us. It's adding advantage to us business.
In fact, more stronger regulation will help us. That will make our product more marketable. I think so.
Okay. Thank you, Anandji. Ujjwal Kumbhare is asking, how do you plan to enhance cross-selling between your software, BPM, and IT service line?
So when we give a software as a two business model. One is a SaaS business model where IT infrastructure owned by us. There is another business model where we deploy on customers' premises and we manage IT infra for them. So the second business model is a cross-selling business model between software and IT services. So that's how it's cross-linked. And BPM is more of, the customer's relationship is important. If they feel that, they wanted to outsource some of their internal work to us, and they want us to take it up those their internal business process management work to us. It's a time-to-time project based. They give it to us. So that is more of we, based on the relationship, we get this cross-selling. Other than BPM, software and IT is a natural alignment for cross-selling. Ujjwal.
Okay. Next question. Vedant Ahuja is asking, how does Icodex differentiate itself from other academic publishing software providers in India and globally?
Right. One key difference is, I think I mentioned earlier also, in India, we have Delhi and particularly in Chennai and Pondicherry, we have a huge service provider hub. They provide a service to publishers in terms of helping their work, and they have a technology, and those technologies used for internal use. But when it comes to Icodex, we are purely offering a software. To service provider also, we are offering a software, and we are providing a software to publishers. So we are unique, and we are not into services business where our technology is internally used and protected, not given to others. That's not the case. So that's where we are quite different. And I see hardly, I think in India there is no player visibly doing this kind of business model, not offering only software.
Adarsh Reddy says that thanks for the clear roadmap.
Thank you, Adarsh.
Pratik says great session, sir.
Thank you, Pratik.
Tanmay Jena says appreciate the management team and Acmel's efforts. Best wishes for the IPO. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your best wishes.
So appreciate management time. Mr. Preet says that they appreciate your management's time that you have spent with us, sir.
Thank you.
With this, we come to an end. Thank you all for joining the virtual IPO meet. A big thank you for the management team and the merchant banking team. Your insights and contributions truly made this session valuable. To all our investors, as we sincerely appreciate your time, attention, and thoughtful questions, it's your engagement that makes several events like this so meaningful. Once again, thank you all for being with us. Wishing you a productive and pleasant afternoon. For more business insights, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Acme Strategic Advisors. I thank you, team, and I wish you all the best for the IPO, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Milind, for arranging it. Thank you for the merchant banker team, and thank you, everyone. Thanks for your question. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Milinji. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Samirji. Samirji, thank you
Thank
also.
you. Thank you.
Samir.
Thank you.
Mr. Anand, all thank you.
Thank you.